What's going on in the world, you do sometimes forget exactly how these particular stories pan out. You know the ones I mean, of course. Think about it, a year and a half ago, this was, well, released with great fanfare. We're talking, of course, about the former royal known as the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, and finally achieving something she was never able to achieve on her own without the clout of the British royal family. That's right, she finally signed to the agency that she'd been dreaming about for many years. But now, where are we at, quite literally, with this latest news? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good to see you. Thank you so much, as ever, for your time today. And as ever, hi, good to see you. And as ever, thank you so much for your time today. You keeping all right? We'll have a lovely wave, yes? And by the way, I'm glad you enjoyed so many of the stories. It's lovely to share them all with you, as you know. Charlton Heston, what a star, absolutely. I couldn't quite believe it, because you're a lot younger when you first meet these people and you think, wow, particularly the Planet of the Apes. That stirred a lot of memories, didn't it? It's funny, isn't it? They did make some remakes, but I always like the originals better. It's like the Star Trek thing we were talking about. You just like those, don't you? The originals are the ones you see. And that generation who saw the new ones will think the same if they remake them again in 20, 30 years' time. That is show business, isn't it? That is show business, of course, if you are Meghan Markle, because if you think about it, 18 months ago now, shall we say, she signed to William Morris Agency. Now, in fairness to them, I understand exactly the reason why they signed to it. There you have it, a person on your books, a former member of the British monarchy. Could it work any better? A former duchess, if you like, and then, if you're lucky, alongside her will turn up at events. That is, the Duke of Sussex, the real-life prince, a born prince, not the prince he was born, but the man he became. Remember that famous saying now? But what's interesting is, literally a year and a bit down the line, things have not necessarily panned out very well for Meghan Markle and the agency. People are now speculating to exactly what is going to be the next move. You can understand they've tried many different things. We were told, allegedly, designer outfits were going to come flocking, Dior, all of those big things. Remember the stress patches, the paparazzi shots? There were so many things that seemingly this particular agency have very much tried. But here's where it gets really interesting, because now, given the debacle of the fact that allegedly the Meghan cooking show on Netflix now might not see the light of day until next year, and of course the fallout with endless staff members quitting the organisation, which just results in more and more bad PR. And let's not forget the gel also, on top of all of that, that we can look forward finally, allegedly, in 2025 to Meghan's podcast work. Even though Archetypes, one of the biggest platforms in the world, Spotify, couldn't do it. You see how this works. An insider tells me that for now, things are going very well and it's all going to plan. So the plan really was a year and a half down the line not to get her any work with any prestigious clients, or indeed put her left, right and centre in all the positive lights. I say that because, having worked with agencies for many years, I know how difficult that can be. But moving forward, they're going to have to pull out something pretty soon, because I've been told by the people that are numerous now who've worked inside the Archwell Foundation, she's getting very itchy about the lack of, shall we say, respect, and more importantly, the level of work, the deals that she was looking for that are now being offered. Will William Morris suddenly find themselves, well, next in line? As ever, it's a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.